starring Dracula. Wait a minute. Could it be? What's this? What's this? There's no Dracula over there. What's this? My wallet. It's full of cash and card. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. Is it true that I'm finally free from this awful curse? What's this? What's this? What's this? It's an SNES. What's this? It has my favorite game. What's this? All my video games have returned except for DKC3, which I didn't really like anyways. What's this? There's so many movies and not a vampire in sight. I have so many action figures and none to boss me around. I have my puppy who I love very much, and for the first time in a long time, I feel no sorrow in my heart at all. Oh look! What's this? Someone strapped Toad. Finally! I don't have to be the one. Inspired. Maybe I should do this next time he tells me the princess is in another castle instead of the one I'm in. What's this? What's this? What's this? It's a Billy puppet plush. Oh my, this could be really, really bad.
Why yes, it is, because it's time for you to make part 5, you stupid motherfucker.
Hey, that's not in rhythm with the song.
You really think I care? Now wake up!
Huh? What? Oh man, it was all a drink. Why the hell am I handcuffed? Okay, seriously, who the fuck handcuffed me to this goddamn lamp? What the fuck is going on here?
That would be because of me.
You again? I should have guessed.
But this time I'm not alone. This time I brought in him. Hello, Knight.
Why the hell is he here?
You see, my friend Dracula told me that you didn't want to make a part 5. So he brought me in to help break your soul. And to help me do that, I brought in him.
Hey, how's it going? Who's this?
You see, this here is Todd. And Todd here likes to draw fan art.
Fan art, huh? That's fine. I've always wanted some fan art. I'm kind of curious to see what you can do.
Oh, but you haven't seen his kind of fan art yet.
What? No! I would never ask out Toda. I mean, yeah, she's kind of cute, I'll admit that, but not in a romantic way. I'm not interested in her like that. I'd be your friend, sure, but that's about it. Stop this. I mean, seriously, you're going to let the fans think it's okay to ship me with whoever they want.
Well, that depends. Are you ready to make part 5 now?
No, you will not break me, alright? You will not break me no matter what you try.
Then I suppose we move on to the next level.
No! No! I would never consider dating Berto ever under any circumstance! Do you see how many eggs she shoots out of her nose? She's probably got egg breath all the time! Oh God, that would smell so horrible. Oh God, no! No! Enough of this, man! Enough!
How about now? Ready for part 5?
No, I don't care who you ship me with. I'm like John Cena. I never tap out!
Very well then. Show him the next one.
No, 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 no! You cannot pair me up with Harriet! I haven't even started LPing that game yet! Great game for the Switch, by the way. You should all play it. But seriously, you're giving spoilers for the game before I even LP it!
You can end this anytime by just doing part 5.
No! I'm standing strong! I will not submit!
Alright, but it's your funeral. Wait, you're okay with this one?
What? Isabel crushes on everybody that plays Animal Crossing New Leaf. There's no shock value in that. I mean, come on. What are you going to tell me next? Cows go moo? It's like just common knowledge by this point.
Oh. I guess we didn't think that one through, did we? Very well, I did not want to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Show him the final one.
No! No! Now you've gone too far! I would never even consider befriending that little piece of shit! Are you kidding me? I would never, ever be his friend! Ever! I hate his guts!
So, shall you make part 5 now? Or shall we make ship art of you and Toad?
No! 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 I give up, okay? I'm tapping out! I'm tapping out! Just stop! I can't take it anymore!
That's what I thought. Have fun with it. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 5 of my HSJ collection. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. I thought you said the last part was the last part. Yeah, I had a change of heart. Let's just say that, alright? That's all it was. Definitely not a bunch of plushes kidnapping me and holding me against my will or anything like that. Definitely not the case. But since we are in the month of December, let me go and get the holiday greeting out of the way. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, just Happy Holidays to everybody. And if for whatever reason you don't celebrate a holiday around this time, well then Happy New Day. That work? I hope so, because I'm not changing it. So as you can probably see behind me over there, the collection has grown again quite a bit. Once again, big surprise, right? However, I do have to get a quick disclaimer out of the way. This is not all of it. I do have another package coming, so we will be seeing more of them soon enough in the next part, because yes, there's going to be part 6 because, reasons. And the other thing is, this is not all the ones I have currently in my possession. There are a few I'm leaving out because a certain somebody that's probably watching this video right now will see why I got them for Christmas if I show it off here before Christmas. You know who you are. So with that said, let's take a look at the overview and then let's get into the individual looks again, as always. Yep, there's all the new ones. So, no disclaimer I need to get out of the way real quick. There's no Godzilla this time around. He just hadn't had any Godzillas I was too interested in recently, so, yeah. We've got a lot to get into, so let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so I figured I'd start with the one that's a bit out of date. This is a pumpkin bear that we saw around October. Unfortunately, didn't get here in time for the last one. Focus. There we go. Didn't get here in time for the last one, but oh well. A bit different than his other bears. As you can see, it's a different shape and whatnot. Focus camera. There we go. I love the eyes on this one. I wish they lit up or something like that. That would have been awesome, but unfortunately not. He was almost looking more dog-like than bear-like, if you ask me, but, yep, there's that. And, here's that different... Man, my camera does not want to focus tonight. Bit of a different body shape, but, I think it works for this little guy. It looks cool, and I definitely think he's going to look great in my window or on my shelf or I put him for Halloween every year, so... Yeah, pretty awesome little guy, and while it is late, happy Halloween, everybody. Hope you all had a wonderful one. Next up, these two might look familiar. If you saw the last part, we got Frankenstein's monster, only this time he's got a green head instead of a gray one, and he has a tombstone. Rest in peace, the monster. And like my Jason, he's got a styrofoam tombstone, and it looks fantastic. I love the way he paints the monster when it's green. It just looks so cool. The hair looks so awesome. I mentioned that before, the last part, but mentioning it here in case you missed it, or maybe you forgot, I don't know, but, yep, there's Frankenstein's monster. He looks awesome, so, I don't have a whole lot to say with either of these since I talked about them before, but, oops, sorry about that, bride. Here we have the bride, painted a little bit differently, as you can see. Love the detail on her face there. That might be a paint mishap, but I actually do like that. I think that looks pretty cool. I don't think it is, but even if it is, I like it. Rest in peace, the bride. And also they're on focus. There we go. They're on colored bears this time, which I think is fitting since they're painted in color, so I like that. So you may be wondering why I bothered purchasing these if I already had the universal versions. Well, why not? They're cool, and I like their little tombstones. Like I mentioned before, I love the Jason with the tombstone, so I love these guys with the tombstone. They're fantastic. What else can I say? Next up, this guy might look familiar if you're a SpongeBob fan. Nosferatu, the original vampire, as some would say. He predates Dracula, believe it or not. So, that's pretty cool. Can I just say his face looks awesome? I wish I had better lighting, but focus. There we go. I wish I had better lighting, but this guy just looks so much like the original actor. It's incredible. And he's on a gray bear instead of a black bear like usual. That's something he does once in a while. He puts them on white bears, black bears, and gray bears, and I gotta say, I really like the gray look. It looks really cool with this one and some of the others. Black's still probably my favorite, but it looks pretty cool on gray. Might have to start a gray collection eventually. Yeah. That's if I need more, right? And can I just say the eyes on this guy are incredible. Like, look at those. It's even more hypnotizing than Dracula. Why, yes. I will buy more, Master. Next up, we got another classic. We got The Fly from the 50s version. It's why it's in black and white on the head and everything. Love the little shirt. The buttons are actually sculpted in there, or sculpted on there, I should say. So it's not just a little marker or anything like that. They're actual little buttons he put on the shirt, which is awesome. I'm so glad he's dressing them up now because the costumes look so good on them. Looks fantastic. Now I just need a Freddy with a sweater on. And a Michael Myers with a jumpsuit, and Jason with a suit on. You know what I mean. But, yeah, I always love the 50s Fly, personally. I know a lot of people are just like, the remake's better. I'm like, in some ways, it is a cool gore fest movie, but at the same time, as I always say, respect the classics, embrace the future. So, yeah, love this little guy. Next up, we're going to be looking at the Tim Burton line, because first up, we got Beetlejuice on a green bear. I think he doesn't do this one often, but he did for this one, and I gotta say, it does look nice. I prefer the other design bear better, but I do like the green. The green does look good, don't get me wrong. I just think with this kind of design bear, I just think it works with the pumpkin, but I think with Beetlejuice, it just doesn't work as well, maybe it's because the head's a little crooked on mine. But whatever. This is actually going to be a present for someone, so don't bother me that much. But, yeah, he won't be in my collection forever, but I figure since I have him here, I might as well take a look at him. And the face work is amazing. Love the hair. Love the detail on the face. Looks pretty good. Fantastic, as always. And I do have another Beetlejuice, so let's take a look at that one real quick. Alright, and here's the white version on a regular fluffy bear. I much prefer these, if I'm honest, since they're fluffy and adorable and all that, and they come with a little bow. Again, great work with the head detail. Looks good. Looks good. And he also sells this in purple too, so I might have to get that eventually because I really like the purple version of Beetlejuice. But yeah, I don't have much else to add since I already looked at this one. But this one I actually plan on keeping, so yeah, there's that. Anyways, moving on. Next up, we got Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas, and this is definitely one of my favorites just because of how awesome he looks. I mean, look how high the sack head goes, just like in the movie. Fantastic. The mouth and the eyes look great, and the color bear he chose is just perfect. This green matches so good. I love it. And, looks really cool. What else can I say? Roll the dice. So long, dollface. And, yeah, I'm not going to sing the whole song, don't get me wrong, but, yeah, Oogie Boogie, another cool bear to add to the collection, and, yeah, I do love Nightmare Before Christmas, so I definitely am happy to have this one in the collection. Next up, we got Sally, again from Nightmare Before Christmas, keeping the Tim Burton theme going, and she looks fantastic. I love the sculpt on her hair. Her face looks really good, and I love how long her hair is, and it's actually pretty stiff, which is good. I do have to admit though, this bear seems kind of small and feels even more fluffy. It's kind of an odd design. This feels like a completely different one. Like if I just bring Oogie here, you see, seems to be a little bit of a difference. Seems to be a little bit taller, a little bit more bulky. This is a lot more soft and whatnot, so a little bit different, but I'm okay with that. I'm just happy to have her in the collection because again, love Nightmare Before Christmas. Next up, we got the Pumpkin King himself, Jack Skellington, and he looks freaking awesome. I just love that sculpt. Like, seriously, it looks so good on a black bear, too. I think it'd look good on a white bear, too, if I'm going to be 100% honest, since, you know, he is a skeleton and all, but he wears black, so you need some white stripes on him, I think, but other than that, he looks great, so yeah. Another Nightmare Before Christmas bear to add to the collection. So now I just have to ask, when is Lock, Shock, and Barrel coming out? When's the mayor coming out? When's every character in that movie coming out, basically? Because I need them all. Next up, we have another classic, Phantom of the Opera. The Lon Chaney version, not the Universal version. And again, like Nosferatu, he just looks incredibly similar to the actor, Lon Chaney. It looks awesome. And he comes on a black bear this time. Wouldn't mind him on a gray bear though, because hey, the gray looks cool too. And yeah, I always had a soft spot for the original Phantom of the Opera. It's not my favorite version. That's probably the Universal version, but
it does have one of my favorite horror movie scenes ever. Like, if you ever seen the ending, spoiler alert real quick, when he's, surrounded by all the villagers and whatnot, he holds out his hand like he's got one last trick up his sleeve, and then, ha, gotcha, and then they attack him, and that's the end of the movie. And I always love that scene, because I always consider that kind of like the last scare. Like, Scream always says, this is usually the part where the killer comes back for one final scare. I always consider that to be kind of like the first ever last scare, because like, yeah, I got something on my sleeve. Ha! I tricked you. If you never seen the Phantom of the Opera, the original 30s version, I think, or maybe it was the 20s, check it out. Silent or not, it is still an amazing movie, and you should all watch it. Next up, we have some, I believe they're called Trick or Treat Bunnies or something like that. I have 3 of them, so we're going to take a look at them each individually. So we have one with a pink mask here. Looks pretty cool and whatnot. Even has a little string right there, so it looks like he can take it off, right? But no, it's like haunted masks, the haunted mask from Goosebumps. You can't take it off. Which, by the way, Jack, have you ever considered doing Goosebumps? Because I'd buy those up in a heartbeat. Seriously, you should get on that, bro. But yeah, I can't tell what kind of mask this is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like a devil or something like that. But again, it does have kind of fangs there, so maybe it's a vampire. I'm not sure which, but still cool. Next up, we got the Frankenstein one. Definitely one of my favorites. Just love that little Frankenstein mask. Again, you can't take the mask off, unfortunately. Oh. Feels like it might be coming away a bit there, but I don't want to do the glue or anything like that, so I'm just going to leave it as is. And little stubby arms, like little T-Rex arms. No, they can't help me at all. And yeah, this little string in the back, so I guess you could theoretically take this off, but I'm not going to, because I don't want to mess with the glue or whatever's on there. And lastly, probably my favorite of the 3, the skull mask. Skull Man. Oh, there we go. Thanks. See it. Skull Man. Yeah, I just love that skeleton mask. It looks so cool. I love the little sparkle on the ears. Again, can't take the mask off, unfortunately. I probably could, but again, I don't want to mess with the glue. Nope. So, yeah, this is probably my favorite one of the 3. I just love that masking now. It actually says Skull Man on top. That's so cool. Skull Man, rock on, baby. Yeah! That should be a band name right there. And lastly, we have Billy the Puppet from the Saw movies. You might have saw this before, I don't know. You can see on top his hair is a mess like it should be from the movie. It looks awesome. He's very well painted. The cheeks look pretty much dead on. The mouth looks great. Unfortunately, it's not articulated like you would hope. The eyes are perfect. My only complaint is the color bear. I honestly think it would look better on black or white, but he does have a black version, or at least he did, and it looked pretty awesome. So if you want to get any version, I'd recommend that version, but I still have a soft spot for this guy. I still love him. No matter what, he'll always be my first Billy puppet, and he is pretty cool looking. Even after what he did to me, but I'm not going to talk about that, alright? Next up, we have the creepiest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Look at this fucking thing. Holy shit. This is the thing nightmares are made out of. Seriously, it's got a freaking severed finger. Press here. Why would I press here? That was terrifying. But as you can see, he's got a little scar on there. I'm not sure if that was added by him or whatnot. Focus camera. There we go. The eyes look great. I'm actually not sure what he did to this personally. He might have did the mouth and the scarring, and might have added the finger, little plastic finger. But this does seem to be from some other manufacturer, because gotta look at the tag here. Morbid. Yeah, so I think that's what this is. It was a morbid bear that I just, modified. But hey, it looks cool. Quite disturbing. It's going to scare quite a few kids Halloween night next year. But yeah, I actually don't keep this in the room with me because it's pretty freaking terrifying, and still have nightmares from when I woke up from my nap and it was right there beside my bed, and then helped Dracula grab me, and moving on. Next up, we got one that's not exactly horror, though I'm sure some of you are freaking out because it's a clown. Ah! But just a happy-looking clown, and I'm not even sure if he did much to this, honestly. He might have, but I don't know. I don't know much about this. I've never seen it before in one of his live auctions. He just contacted me one day and said, hey, you interested in this? I'm like, yeah, I like clowns. Clowns are cool. And I might be able to use this for my cosplay. I'm still debating on it. He is kind of big compared to the other bear I was going to use for my cosplay, so I don't know. I love the face on this, though. Like, if you could just take this face and put on, like, I got Beetlejuice again, like a white bear like this, that would be perfect for my cosplay, but for now, he'll do. I can always just carry him around in my arm, I guess, so there's that as well, but yeah, I like him. He's adorable. I know some people don't like clowns, but I do. Alright, so after this we got the big boys, but I should be able to fit this guy in the screen, so here we have a Trick or Treat Jack Skellington. Looks pretty awesome if you ask me. About the same size as my ghost face. I love the bear he used for this. It looks pretty cool. If you actually look through the mask and see the eyes, that look great. And there's a little tag on top so I can hang him in my window for Halloween next year. Fantastic. Love the bow tie. And he has a full costume, which I love. He is missing the hands, but I can look past that, honestly. It's just a trick-or-treat bear after all. The mask is a little bit big and a little bit warped, but I can live with that, honestly. It doesn't bother me that much, but one thing that does bother me... No, I can't take it off. We can get a little glimpse of what he looks like under there, but we can't actually take the mask off, which is kind of a shame if you ask me. I would like to, be able to see what the bear looks like underneath. Maybe he looks cuter without the mask on. I don't know. Now I'll never know. Sad, I know. But regardless, I like him. He's awesome. He's definitely one of my favorites. Alright, so we're on to the big boys, so I'm not going to be able to use the tripod for this, so apologies if the camera, shakes a bit or anything like that, but I sometimes have steady hands, so we'll see if we make this work. And I also got my phone. Let's see if that can up the lighting. Yeah, sort of. So here we got another Jason Voorhees, and just put the light over there. You can see how detailed that mask is. It looks amazing. Dare I say, I think this mask looks even better than the one I had before. Has a bloody axe, blood all over him. He's wearing green this time instead of blue, because this time he's not Mortal Kombat style. And just like my other one, I'll have to put the camera down for a second, so hold on. Not sure how well you're going to be able to see that since I can't get the mask off all the way. Trust me, I tried. I'm pretty sure I can. I just don't want it to come off for some reason tonight. He has a deformed face, and maybe wondering why I ordered another Jason when I have a Jason already coming. That's because this one's not for me. This one is for someone else. I'll have to pause again to get that mask on. Hold on. God, it sucks working with only one hand and with no light. But as you can see, that eye looks creepy. That eye looks normal. The axe we already went over and everything. And yeah, he looks fantastic. What can I say? I love him. I'm sure who I give him to is going to be quite happy with it. At least I hope. So next up we have my 3 new favorite HSJ bears. First we have a large mummy with a vintage mask, by the way. That is a legitimate vintage mask as far as I know. And as you can see, he looks awesome. Looks just like a mummy. I love how there's some brown mixed in with the white bandages and whatnot. It blends in with the mask pretty well. And put the phone down for a second so we can move him up. There's the mask. Take a look at the back. See how well stitched he is and all that. Yeah, it doesn't go perfect. As you can see, the tail kind of hangs out a bit, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine with me. And like I said, this is a legitimate vintage mask, and it's pretty awesome. Same problem I have with Jack Skeleton, though. Darn it. You can't remove them, which In this case, I'm a little bit more accepting and okay with it, just because, you know, I don't want anything to happen to these masks. These are old, these are vintage, these are amazing. This is just too cool. What can I say? I love this. I wish he made a Dracula, but he probably doesn't have a vintage Dracula mask, so we'll have to wait and see on that. But for now, Mummy looks amazing. I love it. Next up, we have a Frankenstein again with a vintage mask that looks amazing. I love the little bolts in his neck there. And the costume he's got on him is pretty good. My only complaint, where's his pants? The monster does wear pants in the movie, so where's his pants? Maybe I should just get some black pants or some brown pants or something like that and put them on there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. But again, same deal with the Mummy. You can't take the mask off. Bolts are nice and soft. The costume looks pretty good, if I'm honest. Love the brown coat. Looks really cool. And, get that set up. There we go. Only problem is the pants. He even has the boots. He has the boots, so where's his pants? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, flip him around. That coat just looks amazing on him. Seriously, he looks so freaking cool. You see that strap there for the mask? It's even sewn in there, I believe. Oh no. The strap can come off. Like, if you guys want to see, I can show you. The strap can come off, but the mask itself cannot. Again, in this case, I'm a little bit more forgiving. I'm more okay with it because I don't want anything to happen to these vintage masks. They look amazing, seriously. They look absolutely gorgeous. Look at that thing. Oh man, I would love a re-release of this. This is amazing, seriously. Yep. Someone get on that, please. This is amazing. Alright. So, on to the last one. And now for my absolute favorite, currently, the Wolfman. Arroo! That vintage mask looks so awesome. Seriously. Chose such a good shirt to put on him. I love the red. It looks so good on his fur. And, again, missing his pants. But, well, I can probably find a pair of pants for him. And once again, the mask stays on. I'm fine with that. And, you can see his eyes through the mask there. The other ones have a shield of some sort on the eyes, but this one doesn't. I actually prefer it that way. But at the same time, it does work for those two characters since, you know, it just does for some reason. I don't know why. It just does, in my opinion. There's the back again. You can take the strap off, but the mask stays on. And, yeah, not a whole lot to say about him other than he's amazing. I mean, seriously, look at this mask. Seriously, someone get on this. Spirit Halloween. We need a re-release of these. Or how about Trick or Treat Studios? Somebody, we need a re-release. These are amazing. I could gush about these all freaking day. I love them. And also, Jack, if you're watching this, I think I need a Dracula. I think I need a large Dracula if you find a vintage mask of that. If you find an Invisible Man, let me know too. That'd be awesome. But, we'll see about that. Alright, so that's all of them for now. Like I said, though, I do have a few others that I will be showing off later, but they will be after Christmas, and they will be in part 6, I promise you. So, that's all for me for now. Thank goodness 2020 is almost over. And, unlike the other parts, unfortunately, I don't have a special way to end this one, you know. The original 3, I ended up with a joke with me eating popcorn because I used to, you know, tease Jack a lot about popcorn and whatnot. The 4th episode, you know, we had a little kidnapping scene at the end there, but this time, I've got nothing, alright? So I'm just going to say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays. Again, hope you all have a wonderful season, and I guess I could end this with a question. Where the hell did that Dracula plush come from? Like, seriously, none of this would have happened if I never gotten that Dracula plush. Who sent it to me? I guess we'll never know. Oh well. It's just going to be one of those life mysteries that we never discover, I'm afraid, so... Anyways, with that said, I'll see y'all next time in part 6. Later. You and me, Dracula, we've got things to do.
shouldn't have buried me, Knight. Because I'm not dead.